morning, friends. Welcome back to another video, or if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Carrington. I am really glad that you are here today, and I would love it if you guys would hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Also, if this is your 10th time, 100th time, 60th time here and you still have not yet hit that subscribe button or click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads, then I invite you to do so, and let's get into today's video. The Lush collection had come out a couple of months ago, and boy, have I seen some reviews on it. I've seen good, I've seen bad, I've seen in between, I've seen the works. I think we all know what I'm really here for. Like some of these greens, like I think I'm really here for like this shade. Like in general, that's what I'm here for. But we have some other colors in this palette, some other matte-like shades. So I'm going to go ahead and create a look using this, and then we're gonna try out some of their cheek dews. I've never tried these, but we have hibiscus, passion flower, and starfruit all to try out to see what's going to go best with our eye look. So if you guys want to see what my thoughts are on this collection while I give it an honest review, then definitely keep on watching. All right, so let's start off with some swatches. So we first have the shade right here called Echo. We have right here, you can't see it super well, Wildlife. We have It's Paradise, which is a really nice duochrome. It's like a greenish gold shift. And then for the first row ending, this is Guava. Next row, we have Hotness, Pom Pom, Juicy, and Hideaway. And then very last row, we have Noni, On the Prowl, Monsoon, and Eden. Okay. I think that they swatched out nicely, but let's go ahead and let's dive on into the palette to try out. Let's start with Echo. I'm going to try my hardest to use as many shadows as possible from this palette. Alright, and this is going to be like our transition tone. Okay, so that shade just comes off very lightly, very peach on the shade, on the lid. So now let's go into the shade right here called Guava, and we'll work that just slightly lower into the crease. I may still kind of blow that up a little bit towards the top and bring another color lower down in its place, but we'll see. So I did decide to kind of like blow it out and kind of make it like another like deeper transition kind of a tone, just because I feel like we really didn't get a lot of like pigment or payoff from the first one. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, just start like in the crease and then just start blowing everything up. Okay, so then I want to take lower down in the crease the shade right here called Noni. Or Nani, I'm not really for sure. And we're just gonna like start by just like pressing that in, and then we'll focus on blending. So then for the outer corner, I'm gonna do a little mixture. Let's take Eden and On the Prowl and just kind of take some from each and place that on the outer corner. All right, so now I want to go into some shades for the lid. So let's start off with It's Paradise. My eyelids are primed using a glitter glue, and we're just going to like tap that on like the center outer part of my lid. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, this is more beautiful in person than like it shows up on camera, than it showed up in swatches. It's so beautiful. And then for the inner lid, let's go into that really light green called Pom Pom and focus that like center to outer, center to inner part of the lid. Wow, I can't talk. And just tap that on there. So there is some like slight fallout on from the glitter shades onto the face. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but in person you can definitely see that. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't know if I really care for like the matte shade selection. Like, I feel like these two go really well together, and like you can maybe combine like these three mattes. I just feel like it's kind of like off-putting to have those two in there and those be like the only ones. Like, there's not really like a lighter green or anything else to really go with it, or like a lighter blue or anything. But the shimmers have stolen the whole show for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go do the good portion of my face off of camera so we can come back and try these cheek dews. I'm hoping these are gonna be exciting. So I will see you guys here in just a little bit. All right, so I am back and let's dive on into these cheek dews. So we have 3 different shades. Does it say anything about them on here? No. So the first one is Starfruit. This is like a very light kind of a shade. So they come in these little squeeze tubes, and truthfully, what is on the packaging does not match what is in the tube. And then okay, so these do really like sheer out like a lot. So here is the Starfruit color. Starfruit, yes. And again, I just don't see that matching, but this is an option that we have. The next one is Passion Flower, and again, I feel like this, the box for Passion Flower kind of matches this a little bit better, but what do I know? All right, so here is another option that we have, very like a dark burnt kind of a color. And then last of all is going to be this hibiscus, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I do like this hibiscus the most, I would say. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit. I wiped what do I want to call it? The swatch off. And I'm just gonna take like on this, I'm gonna place this on the back of my hand and start dabbing it in, and then let's go see what happens when we put on the cheek. So I put on a good amount onto the back of my hand, and it basically sheared out to nothing on my hand. Oh, okay, yeah, yep, this does show up. Nice. I think I'm going to like stick to like an all cream kind of a base today. I think the only powder I'm going to do is going to be underneath my under eyes to set that. But other than that, I think that like my cream cream brush and cream bronzer are literally going to be like all that I want on the face, and you know, like my foundation and stuff, but like for the most part, I think so, like just being all cream sounds nice. So now I'm gonna go finish off the rest of my face off of camera, so then we can come back and we can go over my final thoughts. So I am back and my full face is done, and I'm loving this look. I love like the all like cream look that's going on, and I love like the eye look. Of course, there were a little bit of some things I would change, but let's go ahead and let's dive on into my final thoughts. So first off, with this palette, the shimmer stole the show for me. I ended up going into the shade Wildlife for my inner corner. I really felt like that tied them together. I think the rest of the shimmers, like when I swatch them, they all swatch nicely. I think my biggest qualm with this is like these two mattes. Like to me, it's just like, why are, like what are we doing? Like I just don't know that like putting them with like the lighter shade, these lighter shades kind of meshed as well as I was hoping. So I really feel like maybe we could have done with like, see, I feel like these two are very close to being similar. Maybe getting rid of this one and doing maybe like a lighter brown, like a lighter cool tone brown. I feel like that could have tied those two in much nicer. But overall, I think that like this palette is really cute. I really like it. The shimmer stole the show for me. You know, I just would have only have changed just a few things about them, but overall I loved the performance. I loved the look that I came up with. All right, next up are these cheek dews. Again, it is like, so it does do what it says, make your cheeks dewy, but there were some things that was kind of odd to me. So first being like, these don't even match. When you shear them out, they still don't even match. Like there is nothing about these that match, and I feel like that's so misleading because I was so hell-bent on going in with like this shade right here. I feel like that would have been perfect for my eye look, but none of them look like this. So it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's very misleading. But overall, I really do like it. I do feel like I did have to use like a pretty good sized glop for each side of my cheeks to get to the pigmentation that I want. However, if you want less pigmentation, that is fine. Just use less. If you want more pigmentation, you're going to need to use more. And I placed a pretty good sized glop on my hands. But overall, I'm really actually really happy with those. I think the only thing that I'm just kind of like, what is the fact that like they don't even match the outside, like not even close, like the like no, not even close. So I feel like that's the only qualm with those, but other than that, I'm really happy with this look. I'm really excited to go in. It's almost the end of summer and just have like a very just like dewy look. Leave your comments down below. Joanne, I know you are still upset with this palette. I know that you are. But let me know what you guys think of this palette down below. If you guys own it, what kind of looks you've created with it. If you guys are enjoying it, if you guys enjoy these cheek dews, do you not? Let me know all those things down below. I am so excited to keep playing around with these. And I cannot wait to use this again, see what else I create. But other than that, that is it for today's video. Make sure you guys have given this a thumbs up if you enjoy. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!